Big hands up. Who hates being on camera? I've got 2 hands up. Yep, cool. It's the first time you guys have all put your hands up properly. Because it's the most hated thing we all hate doing, being on camera. But again, most important from that last section. Now, we hate being on camera because it's a psychological thing that we have of trying to improve ourselves. Every time we look at the mirror, what are we trying to do? Make ourselves look good. Now, I'm not trying to say you're improving yourself to get plastic surgery and make your lips big and whatever it is. We are just trying to make ourselves the best that we can. We sit in the mirror and we do our hair, do our tie-up, fix our bra, whatever it is. Make ourselves look good. But we've got a live feed that we get to look at. And we can actually adjust. We can smile and we can go, how do I smile? Hey, that's good. First of all, I don't know who anyone does this. If you do it, it's fine. I'm not going to judge you, but I think it's the weirdest thing I ever see on romantic comedies, is guys trying to do pickup lines to themselves in the mirror. It's the weirdest thing, but I'm just like, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to test it out. But they've got a live feed. When you record yourself on camera, you don't get to see it live. You only get to see the playback. First of all, when you're looking in a mirror, it's a reflection. So it's a mirrored version of your face, right? So when you watch a playback of a video, it's actually a mirror of what you're normally looking at. So first of all, your face goes, wait, that's not me. That's weird. Has a full freak out. But because it's a playback, we can't do any of that adjusting. But who here loves, because I love this, who here loves getting a coffee or going having a beer with a friend, having a drink, sitting next to a friend one-on-one across the room, yeah? Hands up if you like that, yeah? Do you know that they're looking at your face? They're looking at you guys. Who are you making this video for? It's not you. It's someone else. It's usually one person, because that's how we're watching videos now. We're not watching it in big family groups. We're watching it for one person. You gotta remember, it's exactly the same from sitting across having a coffee with someone. They know what you look like. It's what you look like. You have to own it and love it. Work with what you've got. I don't have the best mug, but I have to work with what I've got, and I love it. So, what I'm about to show you is tips and tricks, not how to feel comfortable on camera, because the only way that goes away is with practice. But what I want to do is show you how to be comfortable, look comfortable, so your body language, your presentation looks comfortable on camera straight off the bat. Because that's the one thing that everybody hates and usually doesn't want to record their first video, because they look uncomfortable and then the video's online forever, right? So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that I got given by a professional presenter. She gave me some professional presenter training for myself, because I hated speaking, hated being in front of people. These are the 8 tips that I like to give for professional presenter training. First of all, to be comfortable on camera, know your main points. It's one of the most important. Know your main points through and through. This is why the script's important, because it will make you sound comfortable and confident. I've already touched on this in the script writing. You will look comfortable. You won't say ums, you won't say ahs, and it will look comfortable and confident. Cool? But posture is power is the next one. Because if I do this straight off the bat, my tone hasn't changed, my information hasn't changed. If I walk around and go, hey guys, how you going? How unconfident do I look about my information? It's way too casual. Compared to this, hey guys, how you going? I'm going to tell you about this. Rolling my shoulders back makes my information look powerful straight off. So when you're doing a video, sitting down on a couch, like most people do, or a chair in their office, hey everyone, I'm going to teach you how to make smartphone videos. Now I'm over exaggerating at the moment. But if you want to sit on a chair, make sure you put your ass right on the edge, because your core will be activated and you'll go, oh crap, better not fall. And your posture will be good. when I'm usually doing my videos and I make my mistakes, every time I have to look down, I go, okay, I'm ready to go again. Roll back the shoulders. Next one, pauses. I had to learn this. Can you see the whole time I've been up here, I've been putting pauses mid-sentence to let your brain digest the information. Because if I started talking really fast, and I'm actually a really fast talker, I could keep talking like this and just keep talking and keep talking. You guys brains would start going on overload. I'd probably need to take a breath every now and then, but I could keep doing this and I could get through this information half the time that I normally get through. And your brains are now, I've already got people over here not even listening to me anymore because the brain's just going, no, I'm not going to listen to this. And we see people do that on stage. They have their scripts with them. They're going, trying to get through as quickly as possible. Looking down at the pieces of paper, not rolling their shoulders back, not standing out, not knowing their main points to talk to the audience. So when I used to write scripts that were very long, I would still rush them. So what I did when I was writing my scripts is I would put a red line where I wanted to put my pauses. So when I was learning my script, subconsciously I wasn't going, oh, red line, red line. We don't do that with full stops. And go, oh, full stop, say that out loud. But your brain knows is to give you a pause. So I would do it mid-sentence. It's almost like even just put a comma there if you need to do it. Looks grammatically incorrect, but makes sense? Next one's my favorite one. Be animated. Now it's hard because look, I'm very animated. I don't stand, this is when like, people stand behind lecterns and go, and it looks boring. People walking out on stage look very animated. And it's hard just to tell people animated. I wasn't very animated to start with. I'm over animated now because I've realized that's what works for me and for my audience. But I have a great technique to make you guys be animated on your very first video, straight off the bat, because I had someone, accountant, he basically wanted to do a video about himself, wanted to use a teleprompter, and was super nervous the entire time. He's like, I can't learn the script, I don't have time. I need to sit here, I need to talk on camera the entire way through. I'm like, cool, awesome, we'll use a teleprompter. He's like, cool, it's a 3-minute script, so what, we need about 30 minutes? I'm like, no, we need 3 hours. Please block 3 hours out of the day, because I know how nervous you are, and I know you're not going to memorize this script for me beforehand. So we're going to have to do it. So we set up all the lights, set up the teleprompter, he was sitting there, and it took him a long time, because he made a lot of mistakes. But his first one, and this is, I need you to give, the reason I gave him 3 hours, I gave us enough time to do 3 whole takes, 3 great looking takes. Now, we had to do a lot more than that with mistakes, but these 3 were 3 usable takes. And I need you, when you first start, and I guarantee you'll look great. If this is the only tip you take, I guarantee you'll look great straight away. Because his first video was this, and it was fine. It was, hi, my name's Wes. I'm from Tap Edit Go, and I'm going to teach you how to make a smartphone video. I've got 3 great tips for you. Tip number 1 is this. Tip number 2 is this. Tip number 3 is this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And I was like, great, we've got it. You look great. A little bit rigid, but the information's there. We've got the information, so we're solid. We can pack up and walk away. But your energy level is about 60%. And it's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, you look a little bit stiff and a little bit boring. People are not going to be engaged with you. We need to get you 100%. He's like, okay, I'll try to get to 100%. I was like, no. I want you to go to 150% for your second take. I won't record this. I always record it. It's called the bold and beautiful take. 150%, over-exaggerated. And this is what it is. Hi, my name's Wes. I'm from Tap Edit Go. Woo! I want to teach you how to make a smartphone video. I've got 3 great tips for you. Tip number 1 is this. Tip number 2 is this. Oh. Tip number 3 is this. Thanks so much for watching. Pew. See you in the next video. Over-exaggerated. What do you think that's done, first of all? Can you hear my breath? I'm actually exhausted. That was only like 5 seconds. Has anyone heard this before they go on stage? Can you do some star jumps? Do some push-ups? Why? I go, why would you do that? First of all, you're not now thinking about all the information that you're trying to remember in your head when you rehearse your script. You're thinking about, I haven't done push-ups in a while. This is hurting. I wonder how many I could do. I'm going to push all my energy out. Where if you do the high script in high energy, you'll figure out what's too much. For a kid's play, you might need to go overboard. And then I'm like, as soon as he did that, and he did it, I had to show him how to do it first, and the second one, it was hilarious. We even watched it back. I was like, whoa, man, way too much. I was like, dial it back to 100 now and find your sweet spot. Third take is a sweet spot. So you got your normal, bold and beautiful, and sweet spot. Third one's this. Hey, I'm Wes from Tap Edit Go, and I'm going to teach you how to make an amazing smartphone video. I got 3 amazing tips for you. Tip number 1 is this. Tip number 2 is this. And tip number 3 is this. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. See that I've now found my sweet spot. Now, I've done this over and over time. Now, I know where my sweet spot is now. You won't know with it without testing it out. If you take that tip away, I guarantee you will find your sweet spot. You just need to give yourself to do 3 takes. It is easier to dial back than dial up. If I told that guy, yes, let's keep trying to get to 100. You're not there yet. You're not there yet. He'd be exhausted by the end of it. But if you went above and past it, I was like, whoa, man, dial it back. Next take, third take, always. Usually he doesn't make a mistake between the 2. He does the over-exaggerated one, and the third one takes him 1 go to do it because he's remembered that information all the way through. Make sense? Cool. Next one, make mistakes. And I'm not saying make mistakes. I'm saying be comfortable with making mistakes. Because who here has seen someone do a speech and the first 30 seconds is great? They go, hi, my name's Wes from Tap Edit Go. I'm going to give you 6 great tips. Crap, it's 5. It's 5 tips. Sorry, it's 5 tips. And this is what I'm saying out loud now, but now my brain's going, oh, you stuffed up. And then literally as soon as they stuff up, they start going, burno, and they make more stuff-ups and more stuff-ups. The reason for that is their brain's going, ha, loser, you stuffed up. I guarantee you're going to stuff up. Oh, look, see, you stuffed up again. Stuffed up again. So the first time I did this, I actually had to take it out. It said, tips for you being on camera. Very first time I did it, I said tits. My mum was in the room as well. But if I went, oh my God, I said tits, oh my God, they heard it, oh my God, you're going to stuff up, you're going to keep going. I've made heaps of mistakes up here, guys. I'm even spitting because my mouth is dry. Only about 5 people heard me say tits. And I heard a couple of giggles. And that's what threw me. What I did is go, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I said tits. Everybody laughed. And we moved on. Own your mistakes and move on. People know you're human. This is one of the best ones I learned about doing workshops for an entire day. If you stuff up, don't worry about it. Make people laugh about it and move on. Because if you forget about it, it's back there and your brain's now still remembering all the information you need to remember. Best thing about making mistakes is you guys can edit it out in your videos. So you don't need to worry about it. Cool? This is why you probably shouldn't do live videos all the time. Because if you make a mistake, just own it on your live videos. Next one, the camera equals a person. And you have to remember, it's one person watching this video. This is a great tip for you because I got this from a radio presenter. You know how I was telling you guys that I say tap edit goers now? Address my fan group? A radio presenter will never address more than one person. A radio presenter never does this because this is the one hated thing, and I said it before, one hated thing I hate with people doing videos. Hey everyone! Hey Facebook world! A radio presenter will never say, hey everyone, I have a new song for you all. He says, hey, I have a new song for you. Even though he's talking to the masses, he's addressing one person. So talk to an individual while addressing the masses, because that creates that personal connection. But when I first did this, the camera is the thing that freaks me out. and freaks everybody out because you're not talking to anybody. You're talking to yourself. But what I used to do, I have a best friend in Melbourne, her name's Tilly. When I started doing videos, I pictured her. I was only talking to her. She was the only one watching this video. Now, I didn't say her name or her gender. But now, because I'm talking to her, I'm talking to a friend. And a stranger automatically feels like I'm talking to them as a friend. I had this once, and I said to the lady, I said, "Who's your favourite actor?" Ryan Gosling, of course. So we printed out a face of Ryan Gosling, cut an eye hole out and put it over the camera, and now she's talking to Ryan Gosling. Now, it didn't work because she kept going, It actually made her more nervous. But the premise does help because you could print out of someone that you're most comfortable with. Your partner, your kids, someone that you're trying to address, talk to. You can even do your dog if you're more comfortable. Who's the most person you're comfortable with talking to? Your best friend. Talk to them. Think of them on your camera because then as soon as that does, you'll feel and look more comfortable and confident. Cool? Next one, remember to smile. It's a hard one to do. I'm a very smiley guy, so it's pretty easy for me. I even smile in my sleep. And not a good smile either. It's like I'm going to murder you later. It's kind of smile. Been told it's kind of creepy. But remember to smile. Because as soon as I stop smiling, can you hear how the tone in my voice goes down? All the information is exactly the same, but I'm talking down here, and this is how we normally talk when we read. But as soon as I smile, can you hear my voice starts going up straight away? My energy starts looking. And because I'm smiling at the camera, they feel happy about all the information that I've got. If I'm being angry about it, then yeah, maybe you need to be angry. If you're passionate about it, so passionate about it, if I was doing a live video rant, I'd be like, the entire time. But remembering to smile will change the tone in your voice. Not smiling, smiling. Over-exaggerated level there. But it's hard to remember how to smile. Remember to smile is really hard. And when we first did this, we used to get little smiley stickers and put them next to the lens of the camera. Or write on a little sticker, posture. Remember to smile. It's one person. Right next to the camera, so when you're looking there, you're smiling. Now what I do, I actually have this, if you guys would like one. It says, do 3 takes. Know your main points. Pause. But here, because that's where the camera is, and it says, look here, smile, posture, one person, because they're the 3 best ones. For you to always remember when you're recording. Does that make sense? Put a smiley sticker, write some notes. If you would like one of these stickers, I will leave them out, and you can put it on your camera. Cool? You can take as many as you like. They're going to be up there. Now, final one is important, and you've been seeing me do it all day. Keep hydrated. Your voice does change when you don't drink water. Vocal coach will know this in the room. First time I did a workshop for an entire day, I couldn't talk for 2 days because I was really nervous and I drank a lot of whiskey the night before, so I was very dehydrated. But I also got this tip from a musician because I used to tour with bands as a tour manager and a media person, capture all their photos and videos on tour. This friend of mine, female vocalist, she's amazing. She would like a couple of hours, few hours before every time she went on stage, she would have a big jug of water, usually about 2 litres, and she'd drink it. Like usually within 10, 15 minutes, she'd drink it all. And I was like, why are you drinking so much water so quickly? Like you're not performing for a long time from now, a few hours. I found this out, that water doesn't affect your throat. So if you have a sore throat and you drink some water, it doesn't rehydrate your throat until 3 hours later. Like it will make you feel a little bit better, but hydrating your muscles, your vocal cords, 3 hours later. So she used to drink that big bottle of water before she went on stage, and then before she went on stage, she used to drink a bottle of Jameson because she was wild, country singer. She was awesome. She's like, yeah, alcohol affects me a lot quicker than water does, is what she used to say. So when I wake up in the morning, I know I'm going to do my video probably about 10 o'clock. I'm an early riser, I wake up at 6 o'clock. I love my coffee, so I have a coffee in the morning. But when I know I'm going to record a video that day, before I write my script, before I have my coffee, drink a bottle of water or a glass of water. Try to get through the whole bottle of water before I have my coffee, because I know coffee will dehydrate me and make my throat sound crackly. Drink a lot of water. Does that make sense to everybody? Does this help? This is really important. Now, this is going to help you look confident on camera straight away, but it's not going to help with your fear. Who is still going to be uncomfortable on camera, though? Yeah? Because I was still. When I got these tips given, I was really uncomfortable on camera. So I set myself a challenge for 3 weeks. And I'm going to give you the same challenge if you'd like it. You don't have to do it, but it's a great challenge because as soon as I did this, I was comfortable on camera 3 weeks later. I didn't realize that it took 21 days to shake a habit. Someone else told me that when I was telling this story at a workshop. 21 days to shake a habit, which is 3 weeks. So every single day, this is what I did. Instagram stories. Who doesn't know what an Instagram story is? It's fun. There's those little circles, they're even on Facebook now as well, those little circles at the top are about 15-second videos. They're only there for 24 hours, and then they get deleted. So what I did is created a personal, fake, my name wasn't on it or anything, fake Instagram page, and I invited 5 friends. 2 actors that were professional, one of them was the presenter, and then 3 friends, another one was Tilly. Invited them all to just follow me, and every single day give me advice about my presenting. And it was a 15-second video. I didn't really need to write a script, I just had to look at myself on camera. And I would just do the tips and try to talk about something different every single day, set an alarm for 10 o'clock every single day. And if the alarm went off, I'd have to record a video, but if I couldn't because I was on a phone or something, I wasn't allowed to press stop, I was only allowed to press snooze until I recorded that video. 3 weeks later, I was comfortable with doing videos. This will help so much. I guarantee you. This is how to be on camera. The fear is still going to be there until you practice, but looking comfortable straight away comes with those tips. Does that make sense? Cool, guys. That's that.